Happy weekend, everyone. It's the NBA on Saturday night, presented to you live on 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll see the San Antonio Spurs as they play against the Dallas Mavericks. And along with Grant Hill and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Allie LaForce, our reporter. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for De'Aaron Fox.
Well, his scoring has dipped over the last few seasons, and sometimes that can be cause for concern. But it doesn't always tell the full story. You have to consider his role, his usage, as well as the other ways he contributes to the team.
So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. Flag is out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Max Christie, and it's Williams, and it's Bagley in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Spurs, Barnes plays the 4 with Wemby standing tall in the middle. Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. And it's Hernandez in at the small forward position. Tip-off goes to Dallas. Most of the season behind us, Grant. Talk about the mindset for teams right now.
Well, if people tell you the standings don't affect the mindset, VA, they're lying. Everyone is asking themselves how they can improve or maintain position. You just don't want to backslide now.
Now here's Christie. Pass to Williams. Oh, he tries a 3. Good work defensively by Fox. MP high post. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
And that's what happens when you let MP get positioning inside.
And Dallas with possession. A tough loss coming against San Antonio in their last game.
And they got to the line at a good clip, but couldn't cash in, and it ruined their chances.
One of the things that you know when you miss free throws is you're giving the team opposite you all the momentum. You're failing to capitalize on their mistakes.
And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. Dallas shooting their first free throw of the night here.
Christie at the line for 1.
Well, Grant, in 2024, you added Cooper Flagg to the USA Select team before he even played a game in college.
You know, BA, he maybe looked really good, too. You know, he performed extremely well against the men's national team. And at just the age of 17, he already looked like one of the better players on the court that day.
Middleton looking around, pass to Flagg. sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
Man, that's why they let Flag handle the ball. I mean, he makes great decisions.
And here's MP from outside. Here's Wembanyama. Knocks it down from 7 feet.
Activity on the glass. That's a possession that could have gotten away from him.
Williams against Fox to the middle. And Bagley gets it to go on the assist by Flag.
And this first quarter has been ridiculous. They simply can't miss right now.
MP outside. He hits that one. 2 for 5 now.
Good vision by Castle there to find the open man.
The Mavericks have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. And it's Flag missing. San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Hernandez is good. Nick.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Now here's Middleton. In his last outing, he had 11 points.
Lifting off and hammering it down. Flag just springing off the floor.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. He's checked in for MP. And while we can, let's take a look at the rookies who are leading the way in points this past month. MP, number 1. Cooper Flag, 3rd.
These two young guys are feeding off one another, trying to best one another. It's a healthy competition.
Substitution here for San Antonio. Cornette's checked in for Wembanyama. Champagnie comes in for Barnes. MP's checked in for Vassell. And it's Harper in for Fox. Gafford, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Marshall comes in for Chris Middleton. Now Williams. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Here's Flag. That one off the back iron and out. Spurs trail by 3. And by drafting Cooper Flag, the Mavericks regaining some of the long-term upside they lost with the Luka trade, Doris.
And by every metric and evaluation, Cooper is ready to play and contribute right now. And obviously the hope down the line, he can take over the mantle of franchise player. Boy, you're trying to put Luka in the rear view now.
And now let's check in with Allie to see what she has on MP for us. Take it away, Allie.
Thank you. I'm following up on the report of MP and his injury. He was slated to be a true game-time decision, but after testing it out pregame, they're going to let him give it a go. No word on if there will be a minute restrictions yet, but I'm told MP was pleading his case to let him play. Guys, we'll see how much this impacts the game.
He's a gamer, tough as nails. Thanks. Taking a look at the Mavericks. Daniel Gafford is out there with Najee Marshall. Then it's Williams, then it's Flag, and it's Christie in at the shooting guard position.
Oh, to have young legs. MP gets off his feet in a hurry for that finish.
Here's Flag. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
San Antonio trailing here. MP with it. Gafford picks him up. And MP throws it down.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Now, here's Williams. Out of bounds. It'll be Spurs ball.
Boy, an unfortunate mix-up right there. Cost them a possession.
For San Antonio, Vassell, he's checked in for Champagnie. And Fox is subbed in for Harper. And Dallas with a change here, too. Middleton is checked in for Marshall. Fox up top. Williams defending. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. And there's 1:45 left in the first half of this game. Castle against Christie. Middleton outside. Shot clock at 6. Puts one up from 19. Rebounded by the Spurs. Last time they met was in Dallas, where they beat the Mavericks.
And in the last meeting, they definitely had the upper hand at the charity stripe. I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
Mavericks trail by 3. Williams looking around, has to flag. Nails the baby hook. Flag's gotten 4 this quarter.
And at every level so far, Flag has dominated. No surprise to see him doing it in the NBA.
And MP throws it down.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Here's Flag. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. Back to Williams. Gafford with a screen on Fox. Williams from long range. Another missed shot. He's 1 of 5. Looking shaky out there. Here's MP. Cornette passes to Vassell. Screen by MP. They get it again. And he battles for the ball. Gets the second chance bucket. And now it's a 5-point San Antonio lead.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Here's Flag, covered by MP. And there's Christie. That one's good on the assist by Flag. Flag's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Hernandez. The slam by MP.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. MP getting it done for the Spurs. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Greetings all. Halftime is upon us and an entertaining game with the Dallas Mavericks battling away. And the way this thing is going, I wouldn't be surprised if it comes down to the last few possessions.
You know what your killer Kiss O'Neil's always says, Ernie, keep your friends close, but your enemies closer.
What are you even talking about, sir?
Ernie, switch your seats with me. I need to get closer to Kenny. What'd you say, Kenny?
I definitely do not want to be in the middle of this. Moving on, the Mavs find themselves in a battle. Close matchup so far.
One thing that's helped tonight, their three-point shooting. Those triples add up fast, don't they, Kenny?
That's why I shoot them. If they have 4s, I take them too. But here's one thing. You have to have floor balance, and you have to really create clean looks.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Grant, you played in a more physical era of the NBA. Now it seems like the league is trying to strike a balance there.
I think you're spot on, B.A. There's been some back and forth, trying to keep the game free-flowing and physical. The league's trying for the best of both worlds.
Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. Barnes plays the 4 with Wemby standing tall in the middle. And it's Hernandez in at the small forward position. That's the San Antonio 5. And Williams has got the ball here for the Mavs. They trail by 6. That'll be the second stop of this 6-game trip. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Mavericks was tremendous. He had 33 points, and his range was on full display. It's the latest entry in what's been a string of fantastic games from him. We'll see just how long he can go, guys.
Thanks as always, Allie. Great report. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
Hernandez off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Flag. He's covered by Fox. Three-pointer is up. Middleton. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Granted, in recent seasons, the big limiter on Chris Middleton's game has been health.
Yeah, B.A., and it's just so frustrating. Here's a high-impact player, an all-star, and he's always having to come back from something. Not what you want for anyone.
And so it's Dallas with it. After the basket by San Antonio. Pass to Flag. With a step back. Middleton outside. Goes up again, and he sinks the layup. Middleton's got his first points of the night.
Boy, that was a much-needed bucket in the second half. They're now 1 for 5.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Let's see which teams have been running the league's most efficient offenses. Number 1, the Spurs.
The smart offensive moves this team makes helps them open up the floor and find great looks. That's how they've secured such an impressive shooting percentage.
Castle with it, defended by Christie. Back to Castle. Pass to Hernandez. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Kicks it out to Middleton. 4-3. Again, Middleton missing.
Well, you can see they are willing to absorb some of these open shots from this guy because obviously another miss here.
Tonight, their attack revolves around him. As he goes, so goes the offense.
Here's Flag. He's got 15. All alone. And he hits the jumper. Flag's got 17.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Making things happen. You want Fox making decisions with the ball.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. He's checked in for San Antonio. Marshall, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Mavericks trail by 10. On the court right now for the Mavericks. We've got Caleb Barton. Flag is out there with Thompson. Then it's Daniel Gafford. And it's Marshall in at the 3. Now here's Thompson. Marshall outside. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit.
Reliable approach. Getting the ball in the paint and going to work.
MP outside. And MP throws it down.
MP is in a great rhythm right now. It behooves this team to just keep feeding this young guy.
Here's Flag. On the wing, Thompson. The shot. And Bryant pulls it down.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
One of those guys who came into the league with great expectations. MP has met those and did some.
And San Antonio making a change here. Plumlee's checked in, and Dallas with a change here too. Chris Middleton's checked in for Martin. Both shots good from the stripe. Mavericks trail by 12. Here's flag. Over Fox. And it's flag missing. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual. Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. The Mavericks have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Thompson scanning the floor. Pass the flag. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Well, I don't think Klay Thompson gets enough credit for his overall game. He is a great scorer, but that's a pretty pass.
MP inside. Started by Martian. Oh, the feathery touch. Dropped it right over the rim.
Well, it hasn't mattered what the defense has tried. He has had every counter. What a great night.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, the defense looks helpless trying to contain them in the open floor, and they've continued to exploit this advantage.
Second chance points have also been a big part of what's happened in this game. Crashing the boards with authority, turning those opportunities into second chance points. Boy, big time on the offensive glass.
Free throw good, MP.
Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
Flag outside. Middleton outside. Shoots a three. Castle pulls it down.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Down it goes.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Mavericks trail by 17. Flag outside. Here's Christie. He launches. Yes, sir, with the three.
And that's just superb awareness right there by the rookie Flag. That kind of selfless attitude is big for team chemistry.
MP. Shot's no good. The Mavericks have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth. Christie outside. There's 5 on the clock. Can't get the three.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Williams rips down the board.
Oh, you missed the chipping. What are the odds? That's so frustrating.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Mavericks trail by 14. Williams on the wing. He's covered by Fox. Outside, Williams. Bagley! Cash from downtown!
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Wembanyama. Oh, the man's an artist. What a throwdown by Victor.
Yeah, terrific follow-through for Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? Dallas has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Bagley outside. Oh, Fox with a steal.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Spurs.
They made a point to get some good looks.
Yes, they were able to pound the ball inside. I love it.
And this result tonight, it gets them to 44 wins on the year.
But they've got 2 more chances to get some revenge. The matchup doesn't favor them, but against a conference opponent, they're going to battle hard.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
What a groove for him this evening. Just stand aside and let the man work.
And the first one at the line is good. Second free throw, no good. And Doris, even in the latter stages of his illustrious career, this coaching staff trusts Chris Middleton to create offense.
Well, one of the reasons you hear that, BA, is Chris Middleton is the very definition of a solid basketball player. He can play with the ball in his hands. He can get off the ball and knock down shots at a high level. We've seen him under duress of big-time championship moments make every right read. It's never a bad decision to give him the basketball.
Here's Bagley. The Spurs making their last shot. Here's Middleton. Williams fires. The three is off. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth. Now MP. And a one-handed slam.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Now Middleton.
Chris Middleton.
MP drives in. Oh, that's a man on a mission right there. And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Pretty good game, huh? Oh, got 2 more games to the All-Star. And I'm in the dunk competition. Oh, shit. We gonna get it, man. I'll do that one later on tonight. Meanwhile, shit. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go ahead and all this trying to do it again later on tonight. Got some things to do. So now you already know it's All-Star Weekend. We're here. Look, check it out. Look, check it out. Let's see what we got. All-Star Weekend, baby. Look at that. Look at that. Boom. Boom. I'm number 4, baby. I'm number 4. All-Star Weekend, man. You already know. We'll be going down in a couple hours. Probably broadcast this one probably about 9 o'clock. Y'all be ready. Till then, I'll see ya.